is a 4th and long for this week.
Oh, here we go.
On a 4th and goal.
Yes.
4th down and 20.
This is
fourth
week
and 21. Not the way you want to try to extend it.
Yeah, let's not number these. Let's just call them. They
Just
go with
call 'em
episode
4th and long.
I like
for
to keep
episode
it. This
blank.
has been fun. Yes,
Yeah,
4th
it's
and
been
long,
fun.
episode 46. What do you got for us this week?
Okay, guys, here's what I've got. So the current NFL broadcast deal is set to expire in 2033. Opt-outs begin in 29. So the league right now, their deal's worth $110 billion. The NBA deal that just went through was $76 billion, and now the NFL, I think, is kind of pissed about that because they know they're worth way more now.
Probably more than double.
So here's, what's that?
Oh.
Yeah, so here's the deal. So with deals already in place with Netflix, YouTube, Peacock, Amazon Prime, we know the Christmas games are on Netflix.
Yeah.
Rumor has it right now that the NFL is thinking about giving second-tier games to Fox and CBS. They want to give top-tier games to the streaming platforms. They want to rotate between the platforms each week. They also want to start mixing up game times from the traditional 1 and 4 o'clock.
Ooh, I don't like that.
So here's my question.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy. So here's what my question is. So what do you think this means for Sunday Ticket? At what point does the average viewer get confused, not even know where to go to watch a game? And how many streaming services are we willing to pay for each month just to get in the NFL
So
season?
it's kind of, I've seen a graphic of
I know what you're
amount,
talking about.
I'm sure everyone has, of the, like, if you were to watch every single game and
You have to
what
spend,
you
like,
would need, you have to spend like almost,
It's like $1,500.
yeah,
I think,
it's like upwards.
It's crazy.
into-
every year.
With it being on Netflix, like you said,
All the different subscription. Yeah.
it makes sense as they're looking at it and going, hold on a second. If they're willing to spend this type of money on the media, on the NBA,
$76
and all that,
billion for the NBA, then that makes the NFL worth 150.
I just want to throw something out there. Does the NFL not think that they could just release their own streaming platform and
why?
everybody would eat it up? Like, why are you even giving a piece of the pie to these streaming services when you could just create NFL Plus?
Because
I know they have an
without-
NFL Plus, but like,
I can tell you why I think. It's because without the NFL games, without the NFL being part of some of these other platforms, those platforms aren't worth shit. Think
yeah,
about
but
the old
that's a
cable
benefit
model.
for the NFL.
The old cable model, cable wasn't worth anything if you took off ESPN.
So then my question to you is, why does the NFL care about
That gives the NFL buying power, in my opinion.
Why does the NFL care about if NBC stays in business?
I have
if
to
they don't
imagine
have
that
NFL
they've
games?
thought it through before. It's
yeah. They're smarter than all of us, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
you would think, well, other than Jerry Jones, but
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, but basically it's this though, guys. The NBA is worth 76. The NFL's got to be at worst.
I would
at
say
least
it's-
double
it-
that.
yeah,
at least
definitely.
double, and they want their money. But I just think if they make it hard to find games, like what are they
release
doing?
your own streaming
And then how
platform.
is Sunday Ticket gonna like? What
No,
does that mean?
I'm
Does it-
serious. You don't have to like that. Eliminates so many hoops to jump through. If you just have an NFL streaming platform, every single primetime game, all the playoff games, all the holiday games are in the same spot. You have game replays like they already have on NFL Plus.
Questions.
What's that?
How much you charging for that? If you're the NFL,
probably similar to like NFL Ticket.
$1,000.
Yeah, but it's split up by month. Like it's a monthly, you pay year long now. Because they'll have, I guarantee you, they'll have like their 30 for 30 stuff, all
If
of their
you-
films.
if you
and
tied
like
it in with the NFL Network,
everything.
and
Yeah.
then did everything all year long,
I think it's
and
overdue.
everything was exclusive. Like you want to watch the draft? It's on NFL.
Long
Network,
overdue.
period. Nowhere
The
else.
combine. Yeah, all of this, dude. This
That
is
would-
where it should head.
but-
It's like,
but the
I
average-
think it's better than
They'll price
throwing all your
themselves
rights
out, though.
away.
The average family cannot throw
now
down
we're
$1,000.
but now we're just gatekeeping though.
I mean, we already are kind of. I mean, you got to have Netflix, you got to have Amazon
Yeah.
Prime, you got to have
Yeah.
whoever the fuck, Hulu, Max. Like, I mean,
gotta
they're
have everything.
everywhere.
It's an interesting conversation. I think it to sum it up though, it is very expensive for the normal person to just enjoy watching football when it comes to Thanksgiving,
Well, and remember,
Christmas, and all of that.
Yeah.
we signed up for Peacock at what, $5-6 a month. I paid for
man.
that fucking thing for 6 months that we never even used.
Yep.
I just shut it off because we did it for one game.
Yeah. And you forgot, and they
Forgot.
got like an extra
And-
$40,
and they
$48
count on
out of
that.
you.
Okay.
They count on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
here we go, guys.
crazy.
Okay, here's another one. So the long-awaited Superman is being released
yeah.
this Friday. First film in the new DC universe, dubbed DCU. Gee, that was imaginative. Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Is this possible without James Gunn? Or is he literally the Jedi Master when it comes to superhero movies?
I wouldn't say
he makes
Jedi.
good ones.
I wouldn't say Jedi Master. He did really good with
Guardians of the Galaxy. Awesome movies. He did awesome with the Suicide Squad.
I think I
like that movie
they got the right person to kind of lead a dying DC movie universe
they're
into
bad.
the right direction.
DC's
Bad
always
need
been
of a
bad.
reboot.
Like this could be the turn of the tide.
I hope it is.
I think they got the right person to hopefully put it on track.
Still don't know what's going to happen with Batman, though. No one knows who Batman is. So
yeah, and I saw stuff of him saying that he like
Chris is
read the script for Batman 2 and said it was good.
Matt Reeves. Maybe there's still a chance that Robert Pattinson is your DCU Batman.
I hope he is, because that was
he's
I thought it was
awesome.
a great movie, and even the whole Penguin show that was very.
It's one of the
good.
best
I think
shows
the
I've
whole
seen in a long
DCU thing
time.
just makes me laugh though, because
DCU.
obviously MCU's been very
It didn't start out as the MCU though, so DC kind of has that to their advantage, where the blueprint has been laid out.
Yep.
You know what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah, and I don't think I mean, it's just been so downhill. I don't know if they're ever going to truly compete with Marvel and what Marvel's doing. But
I don't
they
know.
do.
Marvel did have some missteps. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
even that though.
Yeah.
Even that, you would. Chances are,
what's going to happen if Fantastic Four sucks?
It's not.
I mean, I don't think it is. But
I don't think it will
You're
either.
not. You're not like. I mean, you're not crazy to say that because of the movies that we have.
Name me a James Gunn movie though that sucked.
I don't know. I don't.
He made
well, then there's your
all
answer.
the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I
movies.
seriously don't have the knowledge of all the movies that he. Now I will say the Guardians of the Galaxies and the Suicide Squads, right? That he's
he
been
made
a part
the Suicide Squad one.
of. Really good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Guardians are some of the best trilogy in the whole Marvel universe. I would say
He's also either a creative mind or like in charge of the Peacemaker series with John Cena. That one.
Yeah.
Well,
That
the way
one's really
with
good, too,
Easter
from
eggs
Suicide
and
Squad.
the way to tie this together, I think knowing from the beginning what your plan is, it could be very interesting.
No, like I
when it all
said, I
comes
think
out.
it's a great. They got the right person to kind of spearhead it.
I like that it's not an origin story either. He said, I think he has been quoted saying that like the 3 movie tropes that he never wants to see again is Superman arriving from Krypton, Spider-Man's family getting killed, or Uncle Ben being killed, and then Batman's parents dying. Like
But
those 3,
isn't-
everyone knows those stories. You don't need to make a movie about how he came up again. So I like that he's taking it. I think he's been Superman for a few years at this point is the story. And, it's already developed with other heroes, like a Green Lantern is in it, and they've got all
They're
that
also
stuff.
in
Not an origin
Fantastic
story.
Four. Fantastic Four is also not an origin story.
Yes, they already have their powers. They're already,
Well, listen, what this is going to do
established.
though for older people like me that grew up, like Superman was a big with Christopher
Oh,
Reeves.
yeah.
It was a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Years ago.
Well,
and so we will be
was
lining up to
Christopher
go
Reeves.
to that movie.
Who was more important when you were? Was it Superman or was it the Hulk or was it
Oh my
Spider-Man?
God.
Marvel wasn't.
No,
Marvel
it was
didn't,
not Spider-Man or the Hulk. It was
Marvel
Superman.
didn't come up
Yeah.
until
It was
the Sam
all
Raimi
Superman.
movies.
See, and that's the difference of generation of where we are.
So
to
you're
where-
going to see, like, when you guys go to this movie, well, I'm going too, you're going to see older folks in there.
Oh, I bet.
A lot more so
I
than
bet.
you'll see at MCU movies.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And MCU's just gotten so hard to follow anyway.
It
Even
has.
for me, like, I'm lost.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree
Okay,
with that.
here we go. Okay, so we already talked about the All-Star game, but a couple questions I've got about the All-Star game. So you guys remember 21, we were supposed to host.
Supposed to have it. Yeah.
Remember that? And of course, there
COVID
was some
happened,
political
and
bullshit
then-
that happened
all
and made
that
it so
too.
they moved it to Denver. We
No,
won't even get into
you
all
don't
that.
get the All-Star game.
Stacey Abrams.
Bad Atlanta.
That's right. So bad, right? They let it leave.
Who did you say?
So
Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams. It was her damn fault. She fucking is the reason we didn't get the All-Star game. In 21, that if you remember, we won.
That was the World Series.
We won the World Series
Yeah.
that year. So how great would that have been?
That would have been cool,
so,
actually.
So yeah, same year. So now
They
4 years
robbed all
later,
of that.
Atlanta's ready. The battery is hopping. I know we talked about ticket prices and some of the games and things like that, but there's a lot of other festivities. Are you guys planning on going down to the battery? And
I may actually. You know, I might.
I asked Jake.
That would be fun.
Because Jake told us that one of his friends is going.
Want to go?
And I think
who's going, Jake?
Be pretty cool.
I already
Cade.
asked Haley. Haley said she would be down to. I mean, I think it'd be kind of
Be cool.
un-American to not go to the home run derby.
Oh, that'd be sick.
With what the battery is and how many people, like, you don't have to go into the stadium to enjoy it and have fun. It literally being 25 minutes from where we live, it might be a little.
it's kind of
pretty
actually
cool.
like people are gonna be like, you what?
So we're going.
You're
Right?
how-
You're 20
It was
25
right
minutes
next
there,
to you, and
you didn't
there
just-
are people that
yeah.
would
You
have
didn't
paid
even,
for
like,
like an
go buy-
$800 flight.
Oh
to go.
yeah, there's people that are paying thousands of
When
dollars
is it?
to
It's
be at
Monday
this.
night.
Yeah, Monday night.
Well, something's
home
this
run
weekend,
derby.
though. Something's on Saturday.
Well,
I'm
All-Star
sure-
Weekend starts like Friday or Saturday. I think they may already be on a break right now, the players.
Maybe we just go like this weekend.
Let's do it.
And just
Yeah.
go because
We'll
if
look
they
at the
have
schedule.
everything. If it'd probably be similar to like what they do for like the draft with
it's
different
gonna be all
booths
that.
and food and drinks. So maybe we just do that.
Plus,
and then
they have
eliminate
that section with the green, like the grass.
see,
where
I can
people
tell you
bring
right
their
now.
chairs. Like that was standing room only during
Yeah.
the World Series.
Friday, July 11th, they have the Swingman Classic, which is a HBCU event.
Yeah, it's
for
basically like an HBCU home run derby.
Wow,
Which would be
that's
kinda
cool.
cool. I
And
wonder
then
if they'll have metal
Saturday,
bats.
Capital One All-Star Village for a baseball experience unlike any other,
Yeah,
according
so
to the
Dawson,
MLB.
we went to the
That's
Super
probably
Bowl.
going to be very similar
All
to
day
Remember the Super Bowl
Saturday?
experience that we went to here? That was cool.
Yeah, and it's
Oh, yeah,
it'll be
we're
similar
doing
to what we
that.
did with the draft.
Yeah,
It'll
We're
be-
doing
you
that.
gotta go.
We're
You gotta
doing
go.
that.
It's right here. Okay,
We're doing
okay.
that. The
Last
Futures game.
topic before we get to our special in studio guest. You're hungry. You're driving down the road. You see.
Wait, correction, really quick. The Home Run Derby's on Sunday. The All-Star game is on Monday.
I thought so. I thought so.
Sunday night.
Yes, I thought that. That's right. Okay.
So?
You're driving down the road. You're hungry. You see a Cane's, a Five Guys, a Portillos, and an In-N-Out burger. Where are you stopping?
Give me the options one more time. I need to think.
Canes,
Cane's,
Portillos,
Five Guys, Portillos, and In-N-Out.
Not
It's
going to
Portillos
In-N-Out.
every time.
I might piss off some
Portillos
people, but
every
I
time.
think In-N-Out is severely overrated. I do not think In-N-Out is very good.
Yeah,
I think
I've only had it once.
I think it's a
but
nostalgia thing, and people who think like
It tastes like Culver's. Like it's very similar
Oh,
to
no.
a Culver's.
I
It's
think
worse than
Culver's is
Culver's.
better.
Is it really?
I think
I
Culver's
like
is
Culver's
better.
a lot.
I've had it a couple times. I've had it twice, and I had it, and I was like,
Phoenix.
"This isn't very good."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "I got to try it again." Maybe I
Yep,
just
we
got
did, and it was
unlucky,
not good.
and it was still bad. So I think
Portillos.
if that's your favorite, and you'll die on a hill saying that In-N-Out is the best burger over
It's
Five
nostalgia.
Guys, it's
That's all it is.
I'm
nostalgia.
sorry for
It's-
your being wrong.
Yeah, no. I would. So
Portillos.
In-N-Out for me is done. Portillos is an easy answer for you, even though Portillos is pretty good.
Oh,
Okay,
dude,
well,
they've
and
got
Portillos,
everything.
literally, if we like,
We're getting a Portillos,
if we
like,
cut
10
down
minutes
some
from
trees
us.
over here.
We
We
can
can
see
see
it.
it.
We could see where Portillos is being built,
Yeah.
and it's getting close.
Going right back there behind me.
I think I love
Chocolate
Five
cake
Guys.
shake.
I love
That's all I
Five
gotta
Guys
say,
burgers.
Dawson.
Five Guys burgers and their fries are
But you got to
hard to
spend
beat.
$25 to get
yeah,
it.
but you know what? It's the best $25.
Especially on a
Hey, they have
road
loan
trip.
applications now at Five Guys. You can take out a loan to buy that burger.
They
can
also
finance
have
your
meals
Five Guys
now.
burger.
Have you seen that?
Actually,
They have meals?
They have
Is it
no, 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 no.
$30?
What is
No,
it?
no, no, no.
$29.99.
It's like $13.99. You get a small burger, a fry, and a drink.
Like you get
No
one fry.
way.
You get
No,
one fry.
no.
You guys want to go to Five Guys for
Don't
lunch after
quote
this?
me on that, but I'm pretty sure that
Let's go.
they have that now. It might be in select locations, but I saw it.
Let's go check
where
for
you
ourselves.
You can buy a meal now at Five Guys, and I think it's like $13.99 or something.
Interesting.
Wow.
So if I had to pick, Cane's is really good too.
Cane's is good.
I would pick Cane's over like
Cane's
Zaxby's.
is
I
only
know
good
Zaxby's
because of
isn't
the
all over the
sauce.
place.
if you took like, I just give me cane sauce.
It is.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
agree.
Five Guys burgers. I can't.
Wow.
Portillos.
Dawson owns Five Guys.
Portillos.
So
is an easy
Portillos?
answer.
Give me
Hey,
Portillos.
as soon as Portillos opens, which will be in the next few months,
going.
We're going.
Oh, for sure.
We're going. Company
Also-
meeting.
We'll be there when they cut the fucking ribbon.
Apparently,
That's
there
it.
are two different home run derbies. So the real one is Monday, but they have another one Sunday. It's co-ed home run derby. I see. And then the All-Star
Let's go
game
to
is
that
Tuesday.
one. Jake, you want to go
Co-ed.
to that one?
Co-ed
yeah,
home
those
run derby
tickets
on
are probably
Sunday.
only 300 a piece.
Or free.
The battery's going to be
I
a
didn't
ghost
say
town.
Too funny. Guys, that's all I've got for this week's
Nice
Fourth and Long.
job. Nice job. Nice job.
Job, Chris.
Another